Hello, hello Ash, how are you tonight? Holy, has it been that long? We've been streaming for 1 month now? I'm not quite... I just realized I only have one screen plugged in. So, I think we're gonna run with that tonight. Ooh, this isn't even set up right. It's gonna be a little scuff stream for the first time. We are on the new PC. How's the audio? I still haven't got a new headset. I'm looking more towards maybe a little around Christmas. We'll get a new headset. But new PC's up and running, so fingers crossed we no longer run into any crashing or audio problems. Can you hear the background music? And can you not hear my like computer fans? Green, welcome, welcome. First stream on the new PC. Gonna work out the kinks, nothing too crazy tonight. Gonna probably just help people level up to like 12. I think that's kind of the plan for tonight. Nothing too crazy because I forgot to have my second screen set up because I was like doing all the updates and that with just one screen, and I don't have enough room on this desk right now to get my second screen here because I'm not on my old desk. My old desk I bought at a yard sale for $5, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna risk doing my new setup on that table or that desk. Dyer, how are you? Welcome everyone coming in. I'm studying for a test tomorrow and finishing my essay. Yeah, it's that time of year, but then you get like 2 weeks off for Christmas, right? So that's exciting to look forward to. Should be able to run 2 WoWs without lagging, right? Better be. You get 5 weeks off? Yo, how's the new rig feel? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it feels quite nice. My computer, like from full shut off to like completely in, ready to go, is like literally I blink my eye and it's like ready to go. Holy, everybody turning in tonight. Oh, sorry. I noticed, why is this playing? I don't know. I got game audio overlapping. Yeah, there's a bunch of adjustments I need to fix still on the new stream, so that tonight's gonna be quite scuffed. I do promise you that. But the new rig feels absolutely amazing, and I look forward to... It's just a bunch of setting adjustments I need to do. But other than that, it's quite good. I'm quite excited. Volt, how are you tonight? Welcome back. What have you been up to? I almost have 20k channel points. Well, now that this is all set up and good to go, I can spend more time on that because I was having to invest quite a amount of time in YouTube videos, and then they would get corrupted on the last PC, so that was quite frustrating, but that won't happen no more. Just finished leveling all the classes. All I got left is a bronze farm. Well, we'll see what tomorrow comes. I've been waiting and waiting for tomorrow. Super excited about that. Hopefully the update's sick. Hopefully there's some content to be played and I can post something on YouTube, because I've let that go high and dry, which is unfortunate. I miss ducks already, Style. Aw. He'll be back. He said Saturday, I think. Saturday. We're gonna have to all make sure we've finished everything in Legion Remix, so he has to do it all by himself. That's this week's goal. Alright, I'm just setting up the group finder, see if we can get some people going. Green, you got anything left? Epoch, you got anything? Probably gonna be like the last chance this week. Oh, crap. Where was I on my achievements? Also, I kind of forgot about that part. Raids I finished. Just need exploration. And I need assaults and greater invasions. Okay. I'll maybe do that. Is there a Legion Assault up right now? There is. Maybe I'll go do this quickly before I level. Anyone need a Legion Assault? I don't even have my audio set up for Streamlabs. What is going on? It doesn't ping me when people talk. This is cooked. When I talked to him Saturday night after you passed out, he said he has around like 17 tunes, I think. Epoch, you got some. Ash, you got some, but you can't get it on right now. I'm down to level if you need one. Green. Well, yeah. So, yeah, we'll do that right after. I forgot I had these. I need to not finish them up. Because I need these last two achievements. And then I'm gonna do class halls in my own time, I think. I don't even think you can like group those anyways. But we'll do this. We'll do a greater assault, and then we will do some leveling tonight. And I'll start making a note of everything I need to fix. One being when people type in chat, it notifies me. Okay, I lied. It does notify me when people type. I just didn't hear before. But again, sorry, I got sidetracked, Ash. Thank you so much for that Twitch Prime. It's been a pleasure having you here for the entire month. Let's keep the train a rolling. I'm so excited for the Game Awards on the 11th. I want to see what's coming out. That's coming up too. Where is that being hosted? Or where can you watch that? Is this? What is going on here? I don't even know. I think Epoch was coming as well. On YouTube? Yeah, I'll be over on Legion Remix this week, checking out everything. I think, unless it's like insanely gonna take a long time, which I mean I doubt. I imagine it's gonna be like a couple day thing at most, maybe a week. But that's what we'll have. We'll have the rest of this week to finish up everything we need to do here. That's from the new content to all the class halls to what are you doing on the floor? I don't have two screens set up right now, so I gotta tab back and forth for chat tonight. It's gonna be, yeah, it's just gonna be that night. I guess I really can't get away being the most scuffed streamer ever. What do you, let me know when you guys are both done. Maypom, how are you tonight? Welcome back, guys. First stream on the new PC, so audio shouldn't cut out, and I shouldn't crash. That's the good news. Everything else is still scuffed as hell, though. Yeah, I'll just keep killing for green. What, do you just need the last guy? I did just accept that invite, but I want you to be aware that when we get the scenario, only 3 of us can queue together. So like since you're the 4th, you'll just have to unfortunately queue without us. I just wanted to give you that heads up. I should have told you that before I accepted the thing. I wasn't even paying attention really. But I will wait for everyone to finish each quest. Okay. No, it's all good, all good. Triz, how are you tonight? Sorry, chat is gonna definitely be slow responses. Since I don't have both screens set up, I have to tab back and forth. I apologize, it's just for tonight like that. I wanted to stream tonight, and it was getting late already, and I cannot stay up too late because I have work super early tomorrow. So I just wanted to stream from like as quick as I could to 10, or not 10, till 12. But it's gonna be a little scuffed tonight. Bear with me. Adjusting settings to the new PC, and gonna have to set up the desk tomorrow a little bit nicer because I got cords everywhere right now. I had to do a little slight adjustment before I went live because the one cord was like choking me out. That's how scuffed we're going right now. I have cords everywhere. It's a mess. We'll get to the leveling in just a little bit. We're just doing a Legion Assault for our quest. These are the last 2 achievements I need. So we're doing this one right now. Then I'm gonna go do 1 Greater Assault. And then we're gonna do some leveling. And we'll get as much people through tonight as possible. Looking forward to tomorrow's update, if you didn't know that. The final patch is coming to Legion Remix. Supposed to have catch-up mechanics, but the big one that I'm looking forward to is Legion Remix exclusive stuff. Ducks with the Twitch Prime resub, appreciate it. Love from Disney, can't hear you, but have a good stream. Thank you, thank you. Have fun. Have fun. Oh yeah, I mean, well, you can't hear, but either way, safe safe travels. I'm glad you made it there. And we look forward to seeing you when you get back here. I guess you might be able to actually see if I type that. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely so far sick PC. That's what I was saying. From turned off to completely turned on, ready to go. I blink my eyes and it's like it's just that quick. It's insane the difference from my old PC. So it's quite awesome. I thought, was that not the last thing? Oh, right there. Yeah, we have to go over here. Okay. Hope the catch-up has to do with leveling. I would be surprised if it has anything to do with leveling. Because you can already get 400%, and then you get an extra 10%. Well, actually, you don't get it anymore, because it looks like the WoW anniversary is done. But you could get 400%, and then the 10% from WoW anniversary. And someone, like, one of the YouTubers, Bellier, said you could get the 30% on Legion Remix, but I don't know how he did it. I don't even know if he did do it. He was just saying you could, but like you have to do time walking to get that experience. And I never paid enough attention to see if like you could do it on one character and then log over here and you still got the XP buff, but I thought it was kind of character specific. But I could be wrong. You're just lazy? Yeah, you're gonna have to lock in. You're gonna have to lock in if we're a bunch of grinders here. You don't have to quest to talk here? Alright, I'll wait. So, do you need another thing done? Well, just take me to the closest one for you and we'll go knock it out. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of weird. Did you accept the quest to do a Legion Assault? Like when you zone into this area, a quest pops up on your screen. Yeah, it is funner to grind with people. Well, do you have it now or no? Mine's invasion point? What do you mean? Mine's invasion point. Like, you don't need this achievement? It's not these invasions. Yeah, I mean, do you already have 10 of these done for this? You do get a decor item from this as well. Devin, how is it? How have you been? I guess this week I'll just power through leveling. But I don't have a quest to continue the salt is what I'm saying. Well, that's kind of weird. Didn't you do the last? Did you already do this today? We're streaming live from the new PC, Kevin. So she's a little scuffed. I only got one screen set up. None of my settings are adjusted, so bear with me. I mean, as usual, you kind of know what to expect here. It's going to be the most scuffed stream you've ever seen. But with good vibes. I bring that to the table, right? Yeah, this week on the table for us is going to be, well, I don't think I'm going to do class halls while streaming. But on stream, we're going to check out the new content tomorrow on Legion Remix. We'll help as many people with it as possible this week. And then probably by next weekend, we will pretty much be solely on retail. I mean, I guess it depends on like how big this patch is going to be on Legion Remix. I just have a hard time seeing it being anything absurd. It says there's supposed to be a quest person here. Yeah, unfortunately I got no clue. Like that person on that hill, you couldn't talk to them? There was an item. No one is there? Try to drop group maybe. Like it's a little bit further down. Right where I'm standing, if you can see it. You're also Alliance. Well, he is. Ryder's also Alliance. Yeah, there's new content tomorrow. Legion Remix on Legion Remix. It's exclusive new content, so I don't even have a slightest clue. Well, unfortunately, she might be on her own. Because I don't know what to do for that. Other than maybe relogging. Where do I need to go for this last guy? Do you know where to go, Epoch? Yeah, well, the catch-up for sure has to be something to do with IP, because that's the longest. But maybe also gear? Really? Getting gear ain't even that bad. In this underground temple I'm near. In this underground temple, here's one. Did I get credit? I did. I did get credit. Any luck, Green? Or are you just cooked? Should I level a Worgen Warrior or the Hunter? Um, you have a quest to throw seeds on dead people? Alright, well, we'll wait at the scenario guy. And when you're done, we'll meet up. Is this the scenario here? No, it's not. I think you should level a... Well, Worgens are quite useless. As useless as they look awful in certain transmogs. So I might not pick that one, but warriors are cool. Are you like 100% set on a Worgen warrior? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of transmog look kind of bad on Worgens. Well, that's what like... I wish they put armor sets on bears and cats and stuff like that. Like actual on those forms. And all those armor sets would also then look cool on a Worgen. I could do a Worgen monk. You'll have to like catch up to the scenario quest. Like do everything up to the scenario point, and we'll just hang out at this person waiting. Ryder DC'd anyways, so we'll be waiting here anyways. Yeah, so I'll hang out right here until you guys are both ready. How if so wait, the seed quest wasn't part of your invasion? They just look bad on you? Should have picked Night Elf. Oh, it's a druid quest. Well, I thought you were talking about you had like some different version of the scenario. Yeah, not a clue then. You won't be able to queue for scenario until you get up here. We're gonna have to remove Dire Fox here to queue for this scenario. I would have changed a lot of races knowing things I know now, but I don't want to re-level, so they're gonna be what they are until, I don't know, maybe I decide to race change them. I don't know if I will ever do that. Oh, wait, this one's a two-man scenario? Since when? Did they change how long? I mean, queues used to be a long time to get into this. I wonder if they made it you can queue solo. I mean, that's a good change. So I was sitting like 20 minutes sometimes, if not longer. Did you guys read what Yogi was saying also in Discord? That hopefully the delves are gonna get fixed or something happen, because people have been reporting that not only do they take away the good ones by nerfing them, but just like they're all harder for some reason. And I kind of felt that way when we were doing them. Like for the speed of clearing them, or like how hard they were for the gear they were giving, it seemed kind of weird. That's where like I could only solo an 11 by myself, and it took a long time. And even those like, what were we doing? 6, 7, 8, something like that. We probably only made it like that far because of Green's damage. If not, again, it would have just taken forever for me to kill him. Dude, mechanomes only get to wear pants and chest piece. That's it. That's for some customization. That's, what? That sucks. Is there some transmog that only has a chest and legs that goes that hard that you can actually make something wearable? I'm pretty sure you would be declined any raid pulling up with just the chest and pants armor. Looking like a fool. An 8 should not have backed me up with y'all, but it did. Yeah, well I know. That was, like, I didn't get that. So hopefully that gets fixed also. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next Tuesday, something somewhat close. Alright, so after today there will be 3 more days of these, and what? 1 more day, 2 more day? There'll be 1 more day of greater salts after I do that as well. Oh wait, do I have to turn in a quest here? My inventory is full. Well, also I'll find out tomorrow if saving these motes of time was worth it or not. Probably wasn't, but we'll find out. Alright, I'm gonna head over to Argus. Apparently, no I'm not. I still haven't turned in the right quest. What is going on here? I decided that I want to level a Worgen Monk. I don't know. I'm not pleased with my Worgen, but maybe you can pull some. How about you play Worgen and then you find a sick transmog and then you show me, because I'm telling you, if you were here the day that I tried on my transmog that I thought it looked really cool, you would never play again. I might farm some gold also on retail with Christmas coming up. Do a little Christmas present for the stream. I'll have to see how much gold I have left on Classic. I think I was gonna maybe do it that way and just trade off my gold and people can buy game time with it, because I don't really need it anymore since I'm going to retail and I have like a bunch over there. I'm named a Dire Monk. I think I could have guessed. I think I could have guessed that. Because your other characters are all dire something. Is that how you go by in all your games? Is dire? Where's the greater one? That's weird, actually. Where? Oh, right there. Just WoW? Do you play any other games, or do you just play WoW? I was something Whiskers on GW2. Look what Greeny sent in general. Let's see. Well, that's kind of cool. What are these on? Oh, so the bottom one's Worgen, and the top one's also Worgen. I mean, I could roll with those. I could definitely roll. The top one's a little more like it's good, but it's reminds me of like that Druid tier like 1, 2, or 3. I can't remember what set that was. So I've seen something that's very similar to that one. The bottom one, I don't know if I've ever seen that set. So there are some stuff out there that you can make a decent set. Wait, did the boss die already? Did that count for me? No shot. What happened? I don't think I got credit for that. Better not have taken my thing. What's going on? Have you done this already, Epoch, today? Oh, there we go. I mean, I don't have a quest for her. Why don't I have a quest for this? There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. I don't like the staff on that second transmog, but I could, and I don't like the headpiece on it, but I could definitely make a set with the rest of that. It's the reskin of the T2 set, the top one. Oh, why? Did they reskin them all? I didn't realize they did that. I know for a while, don't see you on the map. AI didn't make it in. I post my druid outfit, but it's not work in progress. Yeah, I would change, I would change the headpiece and I would change the weapon. And you could roll with, the rest of that. That new one that you sent, Green, can Morgans be hunters? Because I think that would be like a fire girl hunter set. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, oh my goodness. I mean, I think there's work to be done with that last one, but like both of them, I think I would put the legs and the shoulders into a different set and make the trollless one with that head. That's cool. Wednesday, can you help me knock out some leveling? I will know more on Wednesday. But yeah, like we're gonna be leveling throughout this week if that's what people are still looking for. I'm gonna whatever the new content is, I'm gonna help people with that because the most people are gonna need that. And then the new people that just came to the for the last patch, I'll help them do some leveling. I'll help them do some mythic keys, maybe mythic raids. We'll see. We'll see what. It all depends on what the demand for is. Both of you guys got Worgen Hunters? Well, you should check out the transmog in the Discord. If you're, well, that's if you're rocking a female version. Because I don't know what it looks like on a male. And I've been tricked before, let's just say that. Dude, I need to push for Glad at midnight. The Glad mount got showed and it's so good. Link it. I haven't seen it. But yeah, Glad is very difficult to get. Like Gladiator's the same as like full clearing mythic raid. They're both difficult in their own right, but like that's the scale of it. Is it not? Unless it's changed. So you're only talking like the top 1%, if not even less than the top 1%, like a 0.5%. Alright, let's put this up. Alright. Music going. Don't really need my bags full. Drop in this group. Heroic mode's turned on. And I guess we'll get some leveling going. The No Morgan? Dude, I would legit dedicate my entire midnight to just PvP. I mean, I think that's what it's gonna take, and even sometimes like that might not even be enough. Like if they're keeping expansion small now, like they're only going to be like a year, it can take some time to get like that good at certain games. So yeah, you'll definitely have to. It depends on how much you play. But playing at a high skill level, my one advice is like, even when losing, try to learn from your mistakes. Even that's one thing. No matter what you do, you cannot blame your teammates, and you always think of how you personally can get better. Even if it was your team mistake, you can always play better yourself, and just use that to develop your skills. And sooner or later, you'll end up with a team up to your par, and then you just keep growing that way. But trying to stay as cool as possible, getting frustrated, only makes you play worse. There was a little... I don't know how often this is done before, but I've known some competitive people that would take like a shot of alcohol to calm their nerves before going hard. It helps them relax. Not condoning drinking alcohol, but that's the story I've heard. Let me know. I know a couple of you guys wanted some leveling. It's gonna be pretty low vibes tonight. First stream on the new PC. So let me know who needs in. We'll try to get as many people as possible. Absolutely. It might be best to message me in game. My friends list is getting quite long. Lizard name is Dreams. I scrolled by that. I did see that somewhere. Did I not put note? I need to put notes in for people. I've been trying to do that. Right here. Oh, you're already 72? Oh, you're gonna level so quickly. Did I spell that right? T-R-I-Z. There we go. And then Kevin, you want in? Getting the XP boost takes forever though. It does take some time. Epoch. Hey Darken, is there a space? Absolutely. What's your in-game name? I'm reporting you IQ'd. Okay, so that's how I know Green is muted the whole entire stream. Because it's only been 3 times that I said that this leveling, I don't even pay attention to the queue. It's on the second screen usually, and this time is alt tabbed. I can't even see what's going on there. So you should have put your in-game name in the chat, like all the other gamers. How many spots do I got? Ozu. There is space. Just let me know your in-game name. I still do have a spot. He never said his in-game name yet, so we can still get you in here. You're already 64 as well. Everyone's gonna be dinged so quickly. And then Dyer will get you in after that. How do I play this game? I haven't been able to play in like what, 2 days because I was like getting this set up. I had to strip my old PC apart and take its GPU. And I can see why my old PC crashes. Let's just say that, and why it overheats. Because oh my gosh, it's horrendous. I tell you that. That's an understatement. There's literally like a sand. It looks like sand is just coated across the entire fan of the GPU. There's just like that much dust that it just like looks like the desert sand. It's insane. I don't even know what like made it go that bad. Because well, that's a lie. I partially do. Because when I first got that PC, the first month of me having it, I was renovating my house, so there was like drywall dust in the air for like 3 months. So that's probably what started it. And then it just over the years just got more and more. Make sure everybody has their first point in if you're level 10 to get the XP bonus, and make sure you're on heroic mode. If not, enjoy the ride. Everybody's getting XP. I haven't played in, I haven't leveled in like 3 days. Hopefully they didn't fix anything right before the patch. Also, I never looked. Is transfers still down? Or did they put them back up? Yes? Yes to what? They're still down? Or... Okay, yes if they're still down, no. If they're up. Because I always had if they're still down, my theory was they purposely disabled it so people wouldn't leave before the patch this Tuesday. Getting more people to play the update. Transfers are down? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why they're down, honestly. For people that don't know that this last patch, like anything about the last patch, they don't transfer without knowing. I need to bring my mouse pad over here too. It's weird having my mouse on the desk. It's like sliding around. I was not paying attention. He's already 80? I remember. The streams is 80. Perfect. Yeah, okay. Not a problem. We'll get Dyer in here. It is very fast. If you have XP bonus, it is very fast. Or if you're above 70. Why am I blind here? One moment creating a time walk runner druid. Okay, okay. I don't know how that was pronounced, but it was like Hozuk is or Zook is. Rough pronunciation as always, but yeah, you were allowed to come in. I was just waiting for you to give me your gamer tag. I asked for it like 2 or 3 times. That's the, or you would have been in here already. Everybody's level like what you can go from 10 to 80 in like an hour and a half, and that's with no XP boost. And people in here at this point, like I've boosted quite a few of these people before, so I know they aren't at 0. So levels are gonna go by quickly. Like I'm imagining like 40 minutes to an hour, we'll be able to keep rotating people in and out. And we have 4 slots. Some people are already, they weren't even 10, so we're gonna go quick. Hello, hello. Yeah, you can join the community. That's another thing is getting, I need to get the Streamlabs to keep hosting the community. Bursk, how are you tonight? Welcome, welcome. You're 71? Make sure you log off at 71. Don't pull an epoch. Make me grind through it. Could I get back in queue? I want to make... Yeah, absolutely. I love to help everyone, but I definitely enjoy helping returning people to the community. The loyal followers can't do this without you guys, so I always give them special treatment. This is the first time that the screen I'm on right now is actually usually my second monitor. So this is the first time I've ever played a game on it. Does not have the graphics like my main monitor, I tell you that. I'm pretty sure I paid like, I don't know, $100, $200 for this thing. Where my other main monitor was like $800, $900. Because I literally bought this just to be a second monitor, just to read chat in Discord and whatnot. And the only reason why I didn't even use, like, I had another one from, like, my super old PC, but my last one that I just swapped off of, it didn't have, what was the old cables called before HDMI? Because it's DisplayPort, HDMI, and then, what was that other one called? Where you had to tie the screws in to hold it in place. Shit, I can't remember. I'm doing good. Just saw your queue and came to see what this was. So it's just a power leveling for anyone that's returning or just need leveled one more alts, whatever the case may be. Just add your gamer tag in the chat and we'll add you to queue. The whole reason why I put my stream info in there is so you guys can join the queue, because I don't keep an eye on the second alt account where I am queued. And if I did the queue on this druid, the second anyone levels one time, it drops the queue. So it's just like a hassle doing it, creating the post, getting it removed literally 1 second later, and just endlessly having to remake it. So I just have them come over to one of the streaming sites, drop their in-game name, and I add it to the queue, and then we get you in as soon as possible. Nothing's required, no follows, no subs, no donations. It ain't. I'm building a real community here. I want people enjoying themselves. That's the only reason I want them to come back. If for some reason you can't hang out tonight, then I would recommend joining the Discord. I do lots of stuff off stream as well, so that you can use that to catch any free carries as well, or just come hang out. We do retail stuff as well as remix stuff. Fairly new to retail. We've only been there like a little over a week. I took one of my remix characters to live because I've been playing WoW Classic before Legion Remix. Also playing a Horde now. Horde is superior race. 900 bucks? Yes, it was it a smart buy? Probably not. But at that time, it was like the first, I think, what is it, 240 gigahertz? Some 2 number, 226, I can't remember. It was like an early time of those coming out. And not that I even use it this way, but when the time comes for that main monitor to become a second monitor, it can turn vertical. So that's why I think it has so much in it. DVI, VGA, I think it's DVI. The red, yellow, white plugs. No, that's even older than the last one. In case I don't see you later, good night. Have a good night. Oh, I missed. I'm gonna head out. I'll try and be back before stream ends. I have a headache and want to eat something. Rest my eyes for a bit. Absolutely. Yeah, Horde or Alliance are welcome in here. I found out a month into Remix, I can do open world content with Alliance as a Horde character. I don't know why, but because at the start, I was actually turning away a lot of Alliance because I only had a Horde character. But as I was leveling one of my alts, I realized... Or I wasn't even leveling my ult actually. I was inviting one of my alts on Alliance to boost it in a raid, and as I was flying to the raid, I realized the character spawned on top of me when I invited him to a group. And I was like, wait a second. And then I swapped her to something that could level, invited it, and away we went. I don't know why, but it works. I don't think that guy. Can I join? Do I have? I don't think I have his information yet. Still, I don't. Let me. Or wait, or was he waiting for the community? He's Alliance. I thought you can just type this in, can't you? If you're Alliance, you just click filter cross faction and you target darken blood, and you should be able to join. Cause I'm pretty sure I did that on my alt as Alliance. Here, I will drop this in here too, just in case, but I don't think you need to do it that way. Gary, hello, are you still leveling alts? Absolutely. Gotta readjust all my channels here. So we got 1, 2, 3. There, I got 3. So there's 3 people. Oh wait, and then 4. Because I don't think I counted Frizz. What's everybody's XP bonus? Not that it actually matters, because I don't like favor people with higher ones. I was just I know the other night we discussed doing 3 open slots for everyone, and then doing 1 slot for only high percent people, just so then like literally can you get more people. We've never done that yet, but I was just kind of curious, like. Most of the time, the people that need help have no bonus, so that that's why it really doesn't even matter a lot of the time. Pink's 80. So we got another spot opening up here. Thank you, Green. It's appreciated. Oh, we do have some. Okay, so you said he joined the community here? Which one, Oh, I see you right there. You did write it, okay. There. Okay, so our next one is 45. Oh, I think that's Epoch, and he has max rank, so probably like a 20-minute waiting, roughly, and we'll get the next group people in. If for some reason you can't hold out for tonight for your spot, feel free to join the Discord. We give boosts, both Mythic 49 carries as well as leveling boosts very frequently here. We're a new community to Twitch, and we've been founded on a very friendly community. We got pretty low vibes most of the time, but it depends on how much time I got to play. Sometimes it can get interesting, I'll say. And if you're just tuning in and you need to get in here, just and you have time to wait, just drop your in-game name and we'll put you in the queue and get you in as quick as we can. No follows, no subs, no donations are required. Always appreciated, but it is not a requirement. I want you to enjoy yourself if you're gonna return. Don't do it out of force, which is a pointless action. My only goal every night is to get one single person. Out of all the people that we come through a night, I only hope one of them enjoys enough to come back. That's all it takes. And if you're also new, I apologize for late reading of messages. I'm on my new PC, and I didn't bring my second monitor over to it yet. So I'm having to alt-tab to read the comments, which I know is horrible. Ever since cross-faction guilds, cross-faction M+, you'll be able to open more content cross-faction. You don't always get quest completion, but you do get XP from kills. Can even do war mode quests together as long as you're careful not to kill each other. Very cool, I didn't know that. Would love to join just in a dungeon, not a problem. I'm ready whenever, just hovering in there. Yep, right when it's your turn, we'll get you in. Oh, we got some people with high rates. I joined the community as well, and now thank you, sure I'll wait. Found your EN raid. Big Swede. Just let me know you, oh yeah, you already did perfect down there, absolutely. I don't know if it's me, but stream is blurry. It could just be you. I mean, it could be my settings also. It very much could be something I've done wrong. Like, that's what, nothing is set up on the new stream. I just got the computer working late last night, and I haven't adjusted anything. This was the first stream on it, and I haven't had time. I've been, like, this past 2 days and tomorrow, I have lots of work, so I've been at work most of the time. But then it will slow off after tomorrow, so I will adjust anything I need to. It could be when I'm alt-tabbed. Could be lots of things. I hear things going off. We got Fairy, thank you so much for the follow. And Maverick Wolf, thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome to the community. Make sure you join that Discord so you can get updates of when we are doing anything off stream, as well as, because I have a full-time job, I try to go live every night at 9:30 till about 12 EST, and for whatever reason I can't make it, or if I'm starting early, I notify in the Discord. So that's where you want to keep up to dates and stuff. And we don't just do leveling boosts, we do mythic, dungeon carries, 49 keys on remix. We're looking to transfer all this over to retail, where we can start doing like +10s or +7 giveaways, but that's still hasn't happened yet. Still in the works, because I didn't have a single retail character. I've been on WoW Classic the past 4 years. So we're just adjusting to retail ourselves to get things set up. Yogi, appreciate the follow. Wait, all this time, Yogi, you were not followed? How the heck did you know we were going live? You've been in a couple of streams now. That's crazy. Trick Dice, good evening, how are you tonight? Do you need to sign up in game? No, you don't. So a quick rundown if you're just joining in. The only reason why my alt account has to sign up is so I can make a list. You're gonna time out in it. That's why I put my social medias in the alt run. And then why I do it on the alt run or the alt account. Okay, let me re-say all that because I even confused myself. That's embarrassing. It's just a long day. So I make the looking for group posts on the alt because when I make it on this character, whenever somebody in your group levels, it drops the queue. So I wouldn't even be able to power level anything because I'd endlessly be like creating a group over and over every single poll. So I make it on the alt account so for that reason. And then why I add the social media posts in the thing is because you will time out of the pre-made group because it's a 5-minute queue, and it takes like, depending on the level, depending on your XP increase, it could be anywhere from like super low time to like an hour and a half. Like if somebody comes in has 0 XP bonus, that person's going to take about an hour and a half to get from 10 to 80. So that's kind of why it's set up the way it is. How's the new PC, by the way? Amazing. It is obviously night and day from my last one. So fingers crossed, no more crashes. Shouldn't be, from the amount of money I put into it. Shouldn't have any more audio cutouts. But until I have it fully set up, there could be like some questionable things. Like I don't have it all set up properly just yet. One being a major one right now, like not even talking about the system. I only have one screen plugged in right now, so every time I reach chat I got alt tab. Not very ideal when you're live streaming. So tomorrow for sure I'll have the second screen up, and we should be like roughly back to normal within the week, and then perfecting things from there. But we have a good foundation with the new PC, so I'm very excited. A lot of my YouTube videos were getting corrupted, and that's one reason why I've been slacking on the YouTube videos, because my recording system would just like, if you ever seen like a broken screen where it just has lines up and down, different colors, and they mesh into another, that's what's happening on my old computer to all my recorded stuff. So it was making it basically impossible to get anything. If anyone has other panel, check pre-made press down. Hey, how do I get into the raid? Just add your in-game name in the chat and I'll add you to a queue. There's a couple people ahead of you, but it goes quite quickly for leveling specifically. I guess it'll be a bit slower tonight since I'm having to alt tab to re-chat, but overall it is much quicker. If you had no experience bonus and you quested to level, you're looking like 8 to 12 hours from 10 to 80. Here I can knock it out in about an hour and a half. The quickest time I've had here in a group with max XP bonus was like 40 minutes. So that's kind of the time frame that you can see what where you fall yourself. I know, Evan. It's just one of those nights for me. Wow, there's like a 4 to 5 minute delay on your stream. There shouldn't be. If there is, it's probably just yourself, alright? Unless again, maybe this stream is the settings didn't adjust, but there should be no delay on my stream. So you might need a reset. Or the other option, if you're just maybe you think it's a long delay, is because I'm replying to comments slow. That's just purely because I only have one screen right now. Where usually I have two screens where I can level and reply. Where right now I'm like, I have to level alt tab to reply. I'm trying to do it like back and forth. Every like 5 minutes, check the chat, read as much as I can, and then swap back. It's not efficient, but it wouldn't be a darkened blood rage stream unless it was scuffed to hell. Let's just say that. That's the next emote I'm making, is scuffed. Big Sweet, appreciate the follow. That follow was 2 minutes ago. I just seen it now. So like that's kind of an example of, is there a delay or not? Sorry I don't have much XP boost. I appreciate though. Not a problem. Wouldn't be the first person. I'm coming for that free level. Yeah, the Yogi has a second group going. I think it's in the pre-made group, he said. Is 400% max bonus. So it is, there's two, the WoW anniversary did give a bonus 10% on top of the 400. It seems to me that, is the anniversary done, or it's just not showing because I'm max level? I think the anniversary's done because it still gave reputation, and I don't have it. So I think the anniversary's over. And then I've yet to see this, but Bellier YouTube, if you guys know who that is, he posted in one of his videos that you could get the time locking 30% bonus over here. I don't know how, because as far as I know, you have to literally do time locking to unlock it. And when I did it on my other account, or not other account, my other character, it never translated over to this character as far as I noticed. So I think 400% now is the max. How many people ahead of me in queue? Just wonder if I have time to run a raid. It was, assuming people are still here, that is always the big question. We had Versek, I think it was just him in front of you. Yeah, Versek's ahead of you. And then it's you. And then it's Fairy. Oh, my screens are all messed up here. Yeah, so that's kind of the order of the next 3 people. It's done, ended on Sunday. Yeah, so yeah, we're back down to the flat 400% it seems for bonus XP. At this point, being so late into Legion Remix, I don't even know what I recommend anymore, because I used to recommend just like doing your dailies on your main for a couple weeks, because that was like a way to do it. But geez, there's only a couple weeks left of Legion Remix, so It depends on how many characters you want to level, I guess, because if you have quite a few you want to level, you should be doing dailies, and at this point, I would also add in doing the, like, kind of, it's not so much a secret technique, but a little more effort technique of making free trial accounts and then inviting them all into one party and doing, like, getting as many dailies that would take you into a normal dungeon and then run that normal dungeon and then turn in all of them on all 5 trial accounts. So then each dungeon, like, you get like from 9 to 15 XP bonus, and you just rinse repeat and like delete the character, get new dailies, and do that over and over. It's effort, but like you're kind of running out of options this late into Legion Remix, because how many daily quests can you do a day? Like, isn't it like 18? Because I know they overlapped from day to day, but I think there was a cap on the overlap. At least it seemed like when I was a month in trying to do all dailies on my account. After I did like 18 of them, they like stopped giving bonuses. What happened to my queue? You're in a big Swede. You're just further down. So I only listed the next 3. There are more people in the queue. It's just I only mentioned the first 3 that were coming up. For your position, you were where are we here? So it was Fairy was my 3rd, I said. And then it's you, so you're 4th. We have one person at 70, so they'll be done in like the next 10 minutes. And then the rest of them are kind of all near the same level, so probably 20 to 30 minutes on them. Can't believe it's been, yeah, I guess we said the 7th, right? The 7th was one month anniversary. So wait, what's today? 7th was Saturday. Today's Monday, so it's the 9th. Yeah, we're 2 days into this, past the first month. What level should you say a full set of normal raids would get you to 80? So if you were max XP bonus, it's like 25, because sometimes you risk dying on a couple of the first bosses. So if you were max XP bonus, you could AFK normal raids to get from 25 to 80. Has anyone noticed, have they dropped any details like today pretty much, or like this weekend, about what's coming with the patch? Or are they really holding out to, like, we're gonna find out tomorrow when it's live? I thought maybe a couple nights before they might tease some of the stuff. But I've been trying to fix or build this new computer. I haven't even looked. I will drop them to make a spot. Go try to get in normal. Thanks for the levels. Oh, not a problem. I appreciate you doing that. So we have an open spot, and that was for Versek, and then it was Trick. Did you, I'm sorry, I lost your in-game name. Do you mind adding my battle tag? It's locked and load, pound 1652. I'll do this and it should appear in the chat. You could either do that or you could join the community by going find community, click cross faction, type in Dark and Blood. And then when you do one of those two, you want to just send me an in-game message and we'll get you in. You're in Feral Taco. Perfect, got you. Make sure you have heroic mode turned on. And if you were level 10, put 1 point into your weapon so you start getting your XP bonus. That's if you even have XP bonus. Oh wait, yeah, you said you have like 300. So you're gonna go quite quick as well. So for a 376, if I remember your number off the top of my head, you're looking probably 45 minutes for a full group. I haven't been playing too much Remix since I finished all my leveling. So what's is there quite a few people still running normals? Ash was always saying that it's starting to get slimmer pickings. One second, I didn't realize the thing dropped on the other. That's what I mean, I never pay attention to this other screen. Oh, I gotta rewrite all this. You think I would add this in a macro? I run normals when leveling alts, but I run my main as a carry and level my alt account. Yeah, that's what I was doing for a little bit, but then it even got to a point that there were so many carries out there that I was like, why am I even running this myself? I'll just join one of these randoms and I'll AFK and I'll clean the house, because it doesn't matter how many people are in a raid run, XP isn't shared like that, like it is in the open world. So it made no difference if I solo boosted my guy or if I made a party. Someone got 80, there's a slot. Oh. Yep, you're right. Yes, there is. I did add your thing. Wasn't it a dream? Yes, it was. I'm getting better. So then the next was Fairy. I'll correct that if I'm wrong when I go to invite, but I believe the next slot is Fairies. And then Big Swede, and then I don't know if there was anyone after that. There was a couple of people that messaged, but they never added their in-game name. And then my second account's queue even dropped, so nobody else even knew it was available. Might work out perfectly anyways, because I'm looking to get out of here around 12:30 EST, which is a little over an hour. Got a full day's work tomorrow. What a blast. I'll check the replay, the VODs tonight to see if it is blurry or if that was hers. But like again, it really could be me because I didn't adjust any settings. Even like when I turned on, because even my WoW settings weren't saved. That's why music was playing. I usually don't play with WoW music. And I usually have all my settings at the bottom, because you want like the best frame rates and response times when you're playing like competitively. It was me, homie. You're not blurred anymore? Oh, okay. Your old measly PC can't keep up with the new beast I'm running here, huh? You never answered. Did you hear it start up when I turned it on? My government contacted me, asked me if I was launching rockets. You'll see in the next SpaceX launch, you'll see my well, I'm gonna say Styles PC is gonna be in the credits. Maybe we'll live stream from there, and then you guys can all be a part of the launch. After this character, all I have left is to get 80 as a priest. Well, you're more than welcome to rejoin the queue. We do not discriminate. Everyone gets a fair shot, and it don't matter how many times you get in. I don't even think I got an interesting fact for you guys tonight. That's how busy I've been. If you're new to the community, usually I like to drop one it's definitely useful fact. Nobody's gonna argue my facts aren't useful. At some point in life, could be in like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Jeopardy, and you'd remember this one moment. But I can't help you tonight. Anyone got anything? Interesting fact, I have a cat next to me right now. Yeah, that would fall under the useless fact, not an interesting fact. I'm trying to educate the world here. How's the mic in the new PC fans? Does it pick it up? I never did like a playback to me to see what was all getting fed into the mic. I will say the new the air cooler fans are much louder than my regular fans on my old PC. Mic is clear. Mic's fine. That's good. Interesting fact, Saturn can float on water? Like the planet. Okay. So I gotta fact check that one. I'm writing that down for later. Your brain can only focus well for about 20-30 minutes at a time. I'm gonna write down all these to fact check them. And then I will relay them tomorrow for the point of the stream when I drop some interesting facts to educate everyone. So I appreciate the ideas. You have 2 cats now. I don't know about useful, but if you wrap a bottle with wet paper towel and put it in the freezer, it will get cold faster than a bottle without the paper towel. I actually think I've heard that one, so we will we'll have to see. I guess that's the interesting fact of the night. Oh. Holy shit, that scared me. Holy shit, that scared me. I was like, no shot. My audio just cut out on this fucking computer. My music, I accidentally paused it. Holy fuck. Get an old guy a heart attack. Even a young guy can get a heart attack from that. Yes, it's less dense than water. In theory, it could float on water. So how was that figured out? What did they use to simulate the planet? Because Saturn's mostly gas? Tricked. Did you, on your 80 that you just got 80, on the character you just got 80 on, did you go turn in the quest to give you, like 10% more XP rates? I forgot to mention that. I got a person following me around now. That's not good for the XP rates. Do I need to be hard to join? Nope. Order Alliance. If you are Alliance, the only way I can invite you to the group though is through the community or community guild or Battle.net. Oh, what was that? 100 bits, thanks for the help, brother. Not a problem, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. All the Twitch Primes and all the beyond generous donations that I've received are all going towards this PC that I just bought. It was an investment into the future of the community, Because I went from like a scuffed computer that was crashing and audio cut out and you name it. So I spent $5,000 on this one. Now, of course, I get to use it for gaming and whatnot, but usually my budget for computers was like 2,000 to 3,000. I always was 2,000, but when I was looking up parts, there was no shot I could build a computer for 2,000 anymore. The times have changed. So, but I dropped an extra 2 grand so I can create some content. Play multiple WoWs and not lag on the stream. Have my YouTube videos not get corrupted. Investment into the future, they say. Invest in yourself. Oh, holy, another 100 bits? Let's go! Thank you. I handed in something, but it didn't give me 10%. So, at a later time, when you go to the Dalaran Island up here, the girl by the portal, she'll have, like the small island, like the remix island I always call it. There's a girl by the, like, portal to Dalaran there. She'll give you a quest that will give you a flat 10% XP bonus. Because, like, that, the 2 ways to get the 400% XP bonus is doing your dailies, for each daily giving 1%, or for each level 80, you get a flat 10%. Cool, I added you on Battle.net. Perfect. I'll just keep you there for when it's your turn, so then I know that's you. Plus, I should add a... Can I add... No, I can't add a note till after you're on my friends. That's one thing I've been trying to correct. So many people have been adding me from YouTube and Twitch that if I don't add notes and you're a first time viewer, then I get lost on who's who. That other day when somebody donate, like not donate, I don't know what you call it, but over on kick.com when they donated kicks, I had no idea what that is. Now that I figured it out, it's like it's Kick's version of bits. So if anyone ends up doing anything on Kick, now I just taught you a little something something because I had no idea what I was doing over there. And not, it seems a lot less used than what I thought. Like, cause I wasn't planning on doing any live streaming until everyone from YouTube was like, you should live stream. So, and then I thought there was quite a bit of shorts that were people were streaming from Kick. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna multi-stream to YouTube and Kick and Twitch, I may as well also do Kick. But now everyone's flaming me for streaming on Twitch, or not Twitch, on Kick. Is it not as popular as I thought it was becoming? I knew like back in the day, like way back in the day, it's Justin TV was like, and then Kick, or not then Kick, then Twitch, and then I thought this new thing was Kick. That was the up and coming one. But maybe I got baited. The Fable, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the community. Is that Canadian rupees? It's I've heard moose dollars. I've heard fake money. Oh my god, 5,000 US. That's like, no, it's not 5,000 US. I am Canadian, so it's about 3,400. A little more than that, but that's roughly USD. I'll go talk to her after this. I'll hop around level 3, so someone else see my spawn. I'll run some raids. I mean, with your with your bonus, didn't you have a really low bonus? Yeah, you have 29 bonus. For you to get from whatever level to 80 with that type of bonus, man, you're gonna have to be like, I'm guessing like 50. Where's everybody vibing at? Is everyone in like the same tree? Or are you just hovering up in the sky? I'm just curious if some people were zoning out XP, because when I last looked at your level, you're only 14. What? I mean, I know you have no bonus, but it seems a little low. Is everyone else, do they like stealth nerf this as I'm doing this? Is everyone else leveling at a decent speed? I haven't really been paying attention. Did anyone just like slash create their character? Like, what's the slash playtime right now? I mean, maybe I'm just leveling worse shit because I'm having to alt tab to re-chat, which is very possible as well. Just people, but mad about like gambling and stuff. Is that what kick is all about, gambling? Or is that what people think it is and that's what they're mad about? That's what I'm not too familiar with stream content. This is a byproduct of me making guide videos for Legion Remix on YouTube and then being asked to stream, and then by some miracle we've been, like, in my opinion, growing very well on Twitch with such like a not the greatest search system or recommendation system on Twitch. We usually get like 1 to 2 people returning at night when we go live, which is beyond amazing. I appreciate you helping my bonus experienced priest. Well, I appreciate the support you gave to the channel. It was definitely not required as you were already getting boosted, but I cannot thank you enough for being that generous. That generous. Make sure you get in that Discord. That's how you keep like really up to date. Also, if you are looking for more help or need more boosts, we do a lot of stuff off stream as well, and that's where you'll find it for both remix stuff and retail stuff. Don't do much retail level boosting, but we're looking to do like delves and mythic plus keys. It'll take a few raids, but I'll get there. As long as you're okay with it, then it's up to you, of course. I slacked on remix and now housing is pushing my laziness. Yeah, it's by my own. Hopefully they fix delves next week. Mark Robertson. So did they publicly come out and say they're bugged? Because I seen one of the other viewers in my Discord mentioned something about that. I didn't get to read too much into it, but we talked a bit about it tonight because there's two delves out there that we were about to put a YouTube video out to show people because I just started playing retail last what was it, last Saturday, last Friday, something like that, like a week and a day ago. No, it was a Sunday. Yeah, so it hasn't even, wait, what's today? Today's Monday. So yeah, a week and a day ago, and we were about to put out a YouTube but then on top of that, we felt that we never played Remix before, so we didn't have a really point to look from, but it felt weird because like Green had like what are you, 695 Death Knight, and she died in like a 6 or 7, and I soloed an 11 as a Guardian Druid, but it took me like over 30 minutes, like maybe 40 minutes, and I was like, this is extremely hard and taking a long time for like not the greatest loot. So like, what would be the point of this? Like, my gear is better than what you even get in there, and it's taking me 40 minutes to do this thing? Want other people to get in. I also slacked and have low XP bonus. Well, if you want to level lots of alts, I recommend you doing your dailies. It every little bit helps, and then we can get you leveled quicker, and then the more we can get you to level, the more 10% bonuses you'll get. Stream crash, yeah, reload I did. Didn't crash for me just then. Reload worked for me, I don't know for y'all. Didn't crash for me. Yeah, delves are oddly super hard this week. Blizzard hasn't said anything yet, but we hope for a fix at reset. I mean, that would be the dream, honestly. That'd be sick. Hopefully they bring back the 2 delves that you can solo them early, because like delve stories change, so it's not like you can even do that every day, but like once a week, twice a week, when it comes around to that story, if you're able to speed solo, it's pretty awesome. Also, my guess is the reason they haven't revealed what is being added tomorrow for Legion Remix is either they forgot, that would be rough, or they're adding Mage Tower back. Man. I think they had hurt a lot of people's feelings. I thought there was a pretty bad... I mean, it went both ways. People that didn't play this time really want Mage Tower to come back, but people that did are like, let's not. And it's a Legion Remix exclusive content, so I don't know if the Mage Tower would fall under that definition. I think it's like, the way they worded it, it's supposed to be like brand new, never done before content. But we're like, what, 12 hours out from that? So we're about to find out real soon. Oh, Feral Choco, at 71, can you, I don't know how long you've been there, so you might be close to leveling, but at 71, there's an XP bug that it stops your bonus XP. If you want to just log out quick and log back in, that fixes it. You'll know right away if it fixed it or not. Sometimes you got to do it a second time, but you'll know. Trust me, like the XP difference is like beyond massive. And then we got Dreadpunk also coming up on 70. So we have 2 people very close to finishing. That's what Trixie, or what is it, Trix? Shit, I don't have multi PC, so I can't even see what It is exactly, but we have 2 openings coming up, and I think I only have... We have Fairy and Big Swede coming in, so I only have 2 in line at the moment, I believe, to come in and get XP. I didn't get anyone else's in-game names. Lots of bug reports in the forum, so we wait and hope. Small indie company. Yep. Well, hopefully both the remix patch and Delves get fixed tomorrow. That'd be the dream. Mage Tower would be dumb with 999 verse. I never even played Legion during live, so I yet to have done it, but I've only heard great things about Mage Tower. But I don't know what made the Mage Tower great. But if making everything one-shotted would kill the fun, then I could very much see that as not a good idea. I thought somebody also said like you can do Mage Tower on retail. Maybe you can't get the rewards, but you can do it. Anyone confirm that? Should be tuned around. Tuned around max versatility. That would be interesting. The one thing to that is they would have to make getting max versatility like 100 times easier than it is now. Because you're talking like, shit, what did we end up saying it was taking on when we got it? And we didn't do it like the max speed by all means, but we did it fairly efficient. So like you're looking like 100 hours. Yeah, that's how we did it. We said let's assume you get 1,000,000 IP an hour. And it was 50 million to cap versatility. So you're 50 played in-game hours at an efficient rate. Not that many people can commit that. And that's assuming you're getting 1,000,000 an hour, which there's like people that can't even achieve that. So like that's minimum 50 hours. It's insane. It's 71 you log out. I hope it's made sharp, but I'm pretty sure they said they wouldn't. They also said they wouldn't add AOTC mounts back. Can I get on some of the action? Absolutely. Yeah, just add your in-game name, and I'll add you to the list. I will also let you know that I have work early tomorrow morning. I still have a full-time job. The streaming was like a side thing, so I gotta maintain my work schedule. So I usually stream every night from 9:30 EST to about 12 EST, and then like sometimes a bit later. It really depends on when I start work. So I'm looking to probably finish up here in like the next 40 minutes. So for some reason we don't get you all the way to 80, add my battle tag. Whatever you need to do. So I recommend adding my battle tag or joining the Discord. It's going to be like the most valuable ones. If not, you can just do like in-game guild or community, and we'll like get your boost whenever we go live, which again is just like every day from 9:30 ST to about 12. So sometimes it's a bit earlier, sometimes it's a bit later. That's all usually discussed in the Discord. That's pretty much the only one I tell people like it would be a good idea to get in on that. It's available during Legion time walking. Really? Well, wait. But you don't get the artifact appearances? Oh, so it was just kind of for like fun? Is the Brawlers Guild in like the Mage Tower somewhat similar? Like it's a what? You go in solo and you do some type of challenge? Mage Tower was great for people because it was solo hard mode. You can do Mage Tower during time walking on retail. I'm back and feeling better. Well, that's good. Did you have a little nap? That's what I need to drink myself. That's when sometimes I forget to drink water. And now, like, it makes a lot of sense. You see all those other streamers and that? They have like a big jug of water and people remind them to drink. I actually get that now because I could be talking like 3 to 5 hours, my normal stream, and I will be talking 3/4 of that and not have a single drink, and my mouth is so dry at the end of it. I think it's 10 days of world tours. Oh wait, my math is off. 20 days, around 50 ranks for mythic raids per day. Hope I can jump in before you're off. You can get a certain thing from Mage Tower. Oh, you can get some things from Mage Tower? And yeah, we are... Yeah, you're just about to get in. This guy's at 79, actually. And we got someone at 71, Dread Punk. That is... Is that Kevin? Kevin, yeah. Just remember to log off at 71. And then come right back. You won't miss any XP. You got 20 minutes, you're getting, or sorry, 20 seconds, you get XP. Your loading screen, you don't get kicked out right away, and that's 80. Congratulations, Harold Taco. Not a problem. It was a pleasure to meet you. Hopefully, we'll see you again someday. We will grab Barry here. And then the next is Big Swede. All the time now, but it's only for armor sets currently. You get different recolor, but it's not the same as the original Legion, I think. I mean, how much of a difference is that really? Like, sure, it's not the exact same, but if does the set itself, like, is that the cool thing, not so much the color? Or is it like we go from the coolest set colors to like the ugliest set colors? Because the achievement of doing it back then probably is impressive to like 5 people, or not 5, like 5% of people, where the actual cool look of the transmog is like what most people care about. I just closed my eyes and ate dinner. I kind of lollygagged on eating tonight. Don't do that. Eating's important. Sleep. Interesting fact, and we talked about this before. It's not really much a fact, this one, but sleep. Most important thing. You don't be slacking on that. And then diet and exercise. Fixes a lot of things in life. You can have just as many. I'm a massive sweets fan. Like gummies, love them. Are they good for you? No. But as long as you live a healthy lifestyle and you like maybe have like a salad one day or for your lunch instead of like something unhealthy, I can have gummies every day and not just die. I have a crazy sweet tooth. I have to like literally not even bring it into the house. Whenever something's on sale, I can't like stockpile because whatever's in the house, I just devour. Luckily at my job, I'm forced to walk like 30,000 steps a day, minimum. So that helps combat. My sweet tooth. Where is this place? I have a shard. It's not the actual dungeon. It's south of here. It's very good leveling your alts. Like if you have 2 accounts, I boosted all my characters here. If you're solo boosting yourself, so just you, the booster, and your alt, you have max XP rates, you can do from 10 to 80 in from like 25 to 35 minutes. My recorded record was 32 minutes, but I was not max versatility at that time, and I also was not even max experience rate when I did that run. And then every run after that, I had like a friend on their account server hopping me, so that's how I ended up with like the world record speed at one time. Was I had 10 to 80 in 17 minutes, and then I got beat out. As far as I know, I haven't been looking around, but I believe there's only one person that's beat me so far with a 16-minute run doing giants with a 5-man team, and then at 70 or 60, something like, I can't remember when, but he ended up doing raids, and the 5-man team like summoned him around to get raid boss kills, which that is a good strategy. If I could do my run here and server hop and then get invited at like 65, 70, something like that to raids, I could probably do it like way quicker. I've arrived, thanks for this, you're very kind. Absolutely, it's my pleasure. I did forget to mention to turn on heroic mode for you, as well as if you're level 10, put 1 point in your weapon. Also, there's only 4 people in the group. I just realized also, so Big Swede, you're up. Do I have your battle tag? Or do I how did you want to get in? Sorry, I wasn't paying too much attention to that. Is this you maybe here? You probably wrote your name somewhere. I could scroll up to find it. Not a problem, Kevin, you know, as always. Appreciate. I can skip today? You sure? I don't mind. I'm in a raid right now? Alright. Well, you make sure you hit me up either on Battle.net or in the Discord, and we'll get you another day. So that then lets me go to the Fable. The Fable would be up next with Oaks after that. You queued up in the group finder. The I can't really invite you on this account from that one. Do you mind either adding my battle tag or joining this community here? If you need help joining the community, it's find community, click this, click cross faction, type in Dark and Blood. Either one is a acceptable option. So if I lock in tonight, I can maybe get 280s tonight. I mean, what level are those characters? Like 10? 20? And what's your XP bonus at? I mean, you were getting up there, weren't you? I love food, that's why I'm fat. Diabetes. Now, luckily I haven't had diabetes yet. For the amount of candy, I'm surprised I don't weigh more than what I do. But that's what I think, it's all the walking and lifting from work. And I try to go to the gym once or twice a week. And outside of like my sweet tooth, I eat very healthy. So like it's a mix of all that, which allows me to sometimes go crazy on candy. Specifically gummies. Like I'm actually not that big of a fan of chocolate. So it's just really gummies. But I'm quite a big foodie as well. Like different cultures' food I love. East Asian's probably my favorite. Is this spot okay for sitting? So everyone tonight's been sitting somewhere different. I usually sit up in the big tree. I don't really know which one's best. The one thing I found, because I think you guys are in the tree that I started sitting in at the first place, I notice sometimes if I kill something over there, some of these mobs, it's not even these mobs, it's the empowered buff. When I kill them, it will drop a dot. Oh, you guys are flying up there. Yeah, so if you're AFK right there where you are, and I kill something underneath you, you're low enough that you will get the dot. So either flying a bit higher, or going in that tree just behind you up there. Those were like the two spots that I sat. If you don't know how, because I didn't realize this until like 3 weeks after playing Remix, because I never played retail much. If you want to turn off Dragonflight, you go to like your mount tab by hitting Shift P, at least for me that is, click flight style, and you can switch off Dragonflight mode where you go back to the normal flying. It's 230. Rogue's got 400%, nice. For raids, can I just queue Raid Finder and still get... I don't know for sure, but I don't think so. I don't think Raid Finder gives as good XP as normal. I could be wrong, but I don't ever hear anyone talking about Raid Finder, only normal mode. Plus, on top of that, even if it did, there'd be like a massive problem of it'd be like actually harder, I think. Because usually what happens in normals is you get an 80 that's like high verse coming to carry. I could put down some fried rice every day and also tacos. I mean, tacos, I'm on that. Fried rice every day. When I was like younger, I loved it, but I became more of a noodle than rice for Chinese specifically. But I've gone to like very authentic places for certain dishes, and I've never gone to like a very authentic place for fried rice. So I could just have not been to the right spot yet as well. Like I travel a lot of the times, like that's some of my favorite things is traveling and food. So I will travel like so far to try some authentic food. Like this past year we went to Texas for Southern barbecue. I've done like both South and North Carolina for barbecue. I went to Florida for I can't remember what their lobster's called. And then like gator bites. Conch shell? What is that? I can't remember what that's. It's like a snail, I think. Conch? And then there's a type of kind of hard shell crab. Man, I can't remember now. Chocolate is better than gummies. I mean, I get a lot of people that say that's a statement, but I don't know. Not for me. I just can't. The one things that I like chocolate in is like the chocolate peanut M&Ms Those go hard. Chocolate almonds. I like the white chocolate from Cookies and Cream. But see, some of these chocolate bars aren't even going to be in the States, because I don't think you guys have O. Henry's, and that's like my favorite chocolate bar. I want to know, if you guys want to know something interesting tonight, actually, look up the differences between Smarties in Canada to the US. And then that will blow your mind if you don't know that. Do steady flight and sit, that's what I do. Raid Finder gives about 75% of normals. Well, that's not the worst. Unless they kick you often, that would be the worst, because I usually AFK the normal modes. Are anyone, like, who's even joining Raid Finder? Because unless they changed it, it was not good at all for level 80s, because it didn't give gear upgrades. It only gave you like the chest. Was the chest an epic chest? I think it is now, but back when the first week when I needed eye level, I don't think it was. I think the very first run might have been, but then after that I think it was just a green chest, or always a green chest. I can't remember now. It's been a while. So what kind of remix guides you got? Well, most of them are like, you probably know of them, because believe it or not, kind of how I started this, a quick backstory was, I've been playing WoW Classic the past 4 years. I played Mop Remix last year, but I got some of the beta, so I kind of knew, and the big thing being I played a fuck ton of Mop Remix, or not Remix, Retail, when that was the live version, so I kind of knew, like, when it came out, I knew the hidden spots, where in Legion, I did not play Legion Retail, so when this came out, I was like, okay, where do I go? So when I heard Legion Remix was coming out, I was busy on Legion, or on WoW Classic, because I actually, at that time, played in a Race to World First WoW Classic guild called Blitz. So I didn't get to like play the beta for Legion Remix, and I'd never played Retail, so I didn't know anything about it. So I was like one of you guys on YouTube looking up shit, trying to figure out like, what the hell do I do? Where do I go? And I watch shit, 50 videos at least, and all of them were like 20 minutes long. The biggest clickbaits you've ever seen in your life, because I learned nothing. So I was like, wow, there really isn't any good WoW content for guides out here. So luckily, Remix dropped on a Tuesday. I worked that Tuesday, but by the time my work was done, they delayed Remix long enough that I pretty much got on within the first hour of it launching. And then I had the following 2 days off. Those were my off days. So I played so much those like first 2.5, 3 days that I was among some of the strongest there was out there, and I got lucky and found some of the sick spots. So I had a Surmar farm that was solo, was by far the best you could do, because you utilized the buff inside of a cave there. That, not that I didn't, I notified people about it, because that was one thing that I do different amongst the other content creators, is like, the second I find something, I don't just keep it hidden and keep using it for like a day and then tell everyone as it's getting nerfed. Once I find it, I test it for 30 minutes and I put it out. So that's what kind of made my YouTube channel blow up. So we had the Suramar farm, and the only thing that beat it was the group farming of Olive Watchers. And the funny thing about that farm was, like, I actually was going to do that, but I wasn't strong enough to solo it, and I mainly played solo. So I didn't even think about, like, making a group farm for it. But what ended up happening was that came out, people caught up to my... They caught up to my IP, and I played so much of Mop Remix, I knew there was a nerf coming based on the frog situation. Because that's a whole nother story I'd have to get into to explain that. But basically I knew a nerf was coming. And going off the what happened for the frogs, I knew, or I guessed, that they wouldn't nerf my gear. So the second I heard about the Island of Watchers farm going crazy, I stopped farming IP. I stopped at 180, which they ended up nerfing to 200, so I almost guessed it perfectly. And I farmed item levels. So my first guide I put out outside of the Suramar farm was then the quickest way to farm your gear from the 585, whatever it is, to 740. And at that time, it was do your daily raids, and then if you're ready to grind, spamming normal dungeons. These ones right here. You just spam it over and over and over and over. So in one day, I went from, I think 620 something to 740. Because for like 8 to 12 hours, I just grind normal modes. And that was the quickest way. So within the first week, I was, let's say 200 IP and 740 verse. Or sorry, 200 IP, 740 eye level. And then the nerf came out, nerfing all open world elite farms, and people didn't know what to do. So it was me that actually publicly went out about Mythic Archway that Tuesday. I told everyone like Archway's the best dungeon, and then so everyone got on that train. And then I talked about Netherian's Lair, which was like the second best location, specifically if you were demon hunters, and a couple other classes could do like the dungeon skip. That became another very big one. Then finally I found an open world farm that came out on patch 2, was it? 2 or 3, I can't quite remember off the top of my head, when Suramar, it must have been the first patch. And there was a questing Suramar that you could do. And you would like go into the zone, kill everything. You'd kill like 50 mobs in like under 20 seconds. And then you'd abandon the quest, run out, get the quest, and you just rinse repeat. And you were getting like 1 million IP an hour from that. So a lot of the farms that became popular for Legion Remix, I was the first content creator. I'm not going to say I was the first one to do it, because I can't confirm that, but I was most definitely the first content creator to put it out to the public. And that's what really like blew up my channel. I went from no subs and no views on my YouTube channel to 500 subs roughly, and I think we're over 100,000 views. So good at 200 XP you can get 2080 doing every raid finder up to tomb. Oh really? That's not too bad. Cherry ropes and taffy. Taffy I like, cherry ropes I don't even know if I know cherry ropes, because at first I thought you were talking about nerd ropes, but then does US have nerds? The problem is I get your guys candy confused, because I'm so often in both Canada and States, I can't remember what country has what. You just Google the Smarties thing? Yeah, isn't that crazy? I don't have a big sweet tooth, but a treat soda as dessert. Yeah. Pop is another one of those things. I could definitely board that train. Just super sweet things. What's your favorite pop? I probably don't know because I'm a chronic raid logger. Well, these days, for the past month, I'd say that has been my only suggestion. Is like, just do your daily. If you're wanting to level a lot of alts, do your dailies and do your daily mythic raids. If you needed gear, I would say do your mythic raids and heroic raids. And if you didn't care about leveling more characters, don't even do your dailies. That everything had a reason. And then like if you're an achievement farmer, you're pretty much going to do everything anyways, so it's not like telling you good ideas is even worth it, because you're just going to play the game completely to achieve everything. But the only thing for like, if you were trying to farm IP or gear, questing, world quests, dailies, all that shit was so useless this whole time. Like even these things, like this is insane that these motes of broken time are not account wide. These should be warbanned because they're so trash. You get these from everything. They are not worth the time to open them up and DE the gear. It's just not valuable enough to get the IP from that. You can get more doing something else. So your options is hold on to them like I am and praying that they become warbanned. Which at this point Legion Remix is over, so it shit don't even matter. I was hoping to play some alts in Legion Remix. But like at this point I should just like delete them. Now I will hold on to them till tomorrow to see if anything happens. At this point I held on to them this long, but they've been ass since week 1. So here's what I need. Hunter number 2, Warlock number 1, pretty sure, and I feel like it's still Paladin 1, Druid 1, so 6 less, so I guess add a few. Housing is sick. If you, oh, I guess it is on retail now, but I got to test it on beta. I bought the Epic Edition, and I am blown away from, because the coolest thing about the whole thing is like, it is just coming out. It is so good, and it's just coming out. The customization they give you and allow you to do is like, that's just the beginning. Just imagine like where it could go. It's insane. No way, you remember Blitz? I am. Yeah, do you actually know Blitz from WoW Classic? It's insane. I mean, I guess if you follow some of WoW Classic, I guess it wouldn't be unheard of to know them, because I think for MOP they placed 5th to, I don't know other places in MOP, and I don't even remember what we did in Cataclysm. I played with them for like 3 tiers, and we placed between 10 and 20th world, and then for MOP, like I'm still in their guild, and somehow back in Cata I joined them during the first tier. Like I didn't do the race with them, but I joined them for that first raid, and that's, I went from that to in Firelands became an officer in their guild, which that was out of nowhere, because like from my point of view I actually had like no raided often with multiple runs because I love playing alts, so I was like, sure, like I'll come play. It's a group of good players. They do multiple runs, and I can play a bunch of alts in their alt runs and their goal runs and split runs and all this stuff. So it was like the perfect thing. And then somehow I ended up becoming an officer in that guild, just from my knowledge, I guess, of both the raids and pretty much every class and spec. But because I became officer, I was like doing spreadsheets and stuff, and it just ended up getting too much to do while having a real life that I stepped like away. But like I am still in the guild, and they've asked me if I wanted to return to a raider, but just I'm too busy IRL to get into that. And then I started Legion Remix, and now we made this community, so like that's where we're at. Is like I'm gonna take this adventure, see where it goes, and but that's what like my Discord does rep the the Blitz tag until I can get one for my Discord channel. Then I'll probably switch to ours. Before you log for the night, can you join group with my remix main so I can get a guild invite? Absolutely. Oh wait, Mark on YouTube. Are you Yogi on Twitch? I just kind of realized that. How do I do this? Are you Horde or Alliance? If you're Alliance, you gotta join the community so I can invite you to the guild. I think that's how we had to do that. Or message me in game. What's the best way to rush infinite power? Base effect, so Coke. Coke? Oh. I'm not a big fan of both either Coke or Pepsi. I actually don't like them at all. But I could never get on that. Like I can't even. I hate Coke. I would have to say I'm a Pepsi person, but I don't like either of them. They are like my least favorite pops. Actually, I lied. I had a ginger beer today, or like last week. That is the worst pop. If you haven't had that, it's disgusting. If you add me to your group, you can invite me to guild. Well, the group's full right now. Yeah, I can't get you into the group right now, but I can once, we have a Persona 64 is going to be the closest one, and then I can invite you to the group to get you a guild invite. What? Yeah, I didn't realize that's you, Yogi, though, either, because I was like, I'm hoping, because I seen your message in Discord about the delves, and I was hoping someone else was bringing that up. So then maybe if two people were saying the same thing, that maybe delves would actually get changed. But it's just you, unfortunately, so now it's just not as high of a chance. I was hoping you were bringing good luck. Right before you log off is fine. Yep, that works perfect for me. I think, who was left in queue? I think Predator never said anything. He was someone that asked. He just asked where this was. He never said he wanted in. And Gokes? I think that's how that's pronounced. I don't know if he either did. See if they're either still in the chat. Predator is, but Gokes is not. Yeah, I was gonna talk with you, and now that you're actually talking, we can discuss that probably tomorrow, if that works for you. Or you said something about Wednesday. Is Wednesday maybe better? Yeah, I didn't even realize the time. It is freaking 12:30. I hate to do this to you guys, but I have to get up insanely early tomorrow. So I think we're gonna have to pause tonight's adventure. And if you aren't at 80, add my battle tag, please. Join the Discord, and I will make sure to finish it all tomorrow. D-Clax, howdy. Came to check out stream after seeing your group finder. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, you are just catching the very end. I go live every night around 9:30 EST to about this time. And we do all sorts of things. The most main things I do is giving away boosts and guides, helping people out, because WoW's been a main game for a while throughout my life, from retail 10 years ago, and then WoW Classic playing at a high level throughout the time. And I like to help out people. That's been one thing that set me apart from the average hardcore player, is I've spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours helping and guiding people. My community's new, so it only takes one. That's my goal each night, is finding one person that they honestly enjoyed the content and they come back in the next stream. So we've been 1 month, 2 days on Twitch, and this is where we're at. I'm quite proud of our journey. No problem, sleep big. Thank you, thank you. All good, thanks for the help again. What time do you normally stream? Yeah, so every day, 9:30 EST is like the most standard. But I would get in the Discord. The Discord, I give updates if I'm going live earlier. If for some reason I can't go live, but I really try not to do that. I think every day since I've changed the times, because before we were just random times all the time, but I set a schedule because that's what was recommended. The only time I haven't been live during that is if I, one, say it, or two, we're all in the Discord just hanging out. So the past like 2 days, we were just like hanging out in the Discord. All good. See you tomorrow, brother. Appreciate it. Thanks again for the bits, the follows, the subs tonight. Always not required, but is very much appreciated. It helps me continue on this little journey we have stumbled upon. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great night.